What is up, everybody? Thanks for checking out today's episode. Today, we're going to be trying out the Texas rig out here on the river, but we're going to be using these hollow body crawls to do it. And these things are just awesome. They really mimic what a crawfish actually looks like. And these mud bugs do not disappoint. I promise we're going to be out here catching some big bass today. If there's big bass in this river, these guys are going to catch them. And I just had these laying around the house, and I figured we'd break them out today for kind of like a little mini challenge video, and also kind of how to fish these hollow body crawls with the Texas rig setup. I'll show you kind of how I rig them here in a minute, but these things work. I'm telling you, you should try out these hollow body crawls. You can put rattles in these things to kind of help entice the fish a little bit more, but they do work very well. So if you're looking for a good bait to run on your Texas rig right here, these, I'm pretty sure YUM makes these. I can't remember, I've had these in a box for years. I'm pretty sure these are the YUM Crawbugs is what they're actually called. I might be wrong. Don't torture me here in the comment box below, but pretty sure these are YUM Crawbugs. But anyway, guys, we're gonna get out here today, and hopefully you like this kind of stuff. If you do, please hit that like button, help me out here on the channel. Also, we would love to have you on the channel as well. Hit that subscribe button. Also, head over to my main YouTube page and check out all the fishing related videos we have out there. We have a lot of stuff of me catching bass out here on the river, different techniques you can try to really help, you know, catch as many bass as you possibly can out here on a river system. All right, guys, let's get going with this video. Okay, for today's video, we're doing a video based all around fishing with these hollow body crawfish. Look at that, they're hollow because you could put rattles in these things. I'm sure you could internally put a weight in these and rig them up as well. I thought about doing that, but I'm just gonna rig them the same way that I normally do. But these things are just awesome, and I had a ton of these laying around. We got green pumpkin, we got like a watermelon red that could be pretty good this time of year. We got some black with the red flake, we got some brown, you know, more of these watermelon reds. It's kind of mixed in, but we're gonna be trying these today too. Now, if the crawfish are molting or anything like that, this is gonna be the money. And it's got a green pumpkin top on it, so you can't go wrong either way. I think they're gonna smash this thing. And you saw from the challenge video we did, we caught that huge smallmouth on that red huge crawl, so I think it's gonna be the money today. So we got one of the green pumpkins rigged up, and then we also got one of the green pumpkin with the red belly also rigged up. And we're gonna be using, we got the Quantum Throttle rod. We got that matched up with this Abu Garcia Revo X. We're gonna try this out today. I love this rod. It's a shorter rod, 6 foot 6 inches, and it's an IM8. It's got the line guides I love, and I think this is gonna be a good combo today. Then we got the Blues Custom Pro spinning reel with their Hank Parker rod. I still haven't done a rod review on this thing yet, but this thing is awesome. I'm trying to gather some more footage, even though we've caught quite a few really good fish with it. But this rod is gonna be popping out a review pretty soon. There we go. That's a big one. Come on, dude. At least he felt like a big one. Yeah, he's pretty good size. All right, dude, quit flopping. We will take that one. Nice size. Look, you didn't even get to eat the bug. He hit it so hard he didn't even get the bug. Look at that. It's like winning the game without getting the prize. Here, he's probably 1.5 pounds. It's probably about 15 inches long. Nice little bass. Let's get this thing back in the water without grabbing this water moccasin. He's off. He's off the hook. So I'm going to show you how to rig up these hollow bodied crawls. And you can do this several different ways, but the main way I like to do it, you turn them facing you, And assuming you already have your Texas rig all ready to go, you got your bullet weight on, you got your extra wide gap hook, and this is a 3/0 extra wide gap hook, and it's not super heavy wired. I don't like to use a very heavy wire hook when I'm using my spinning rods. I like to go in the tail, out the back of it here, about 1/4 of an inch down. I sink the end of the hook in, and then all we're gonna do is go through the eyes right here, right between these eyes. I'm gonna put that hook barb through, and then up through the middle, and you see how this actually protrudes out. But we want that right up in the hollow body right there. You see, I just tuck it in nice and tight up in there. And what this will do, well, it'll actually be upside down most of the time. But you saw from this morning, it doesn't matter. Those fish do not care. And I think these were designed that way anyway, because the tail is kind of curled up under, and it kind of makes sense. That will kind of disperse a little bit of water, kind of catch the fish's attention a little bit better. But I think it's a good little setup. And you saw from this morning, I don't fish these a lot, because you know we do a lot of tubes and Ned rigs, which are the money most of the time. Something just smashed it. But these things are working pretty good this morning. And anything out here on the river that can mimic a crawfish is gonna be really good. Something just keeps slamming this thing. All right, we're gonna give this brown color a try. And I was fishing the other day, and this was the color of the crawl. So we're gonna try to match the hatch a little bit and see if this works. All right, I'm just gonna kind of pitch this thing around a little bit, trying to entice whatever's down here. There we go. Very quick. This dude is still fighting. He's such a strong fish. Look at that. That brown must have been the answer. It's not very big, but man, this thing's got enough feistiness for all the fish in here. Oh yeah. You're gonna grow up and be a beautiful smallie. Keep it up. Put it back in there. And he just nailed this crawl. Super fat. And you see how, like, that is super weedless right there. Just crushed that thing. Let's see if he's got any brothers or sisters right there. There. There we go, got another one. Look at that, out of the same hole. I'm telling you, they school up. This one's a fighter too. Got him in the very bottom of the jaw. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. That's literally like the same fish. Might be the same fish. I don't think it is. Look at that. Literally made 2 casts over here and got a fish on each one of them. Yeah, hopefully the spawn's over. Maybe this is a good sign that spawn is over. Doing some bass belly flops. Big old bass belly flops. Get this hook repositioned here. Seems to keep nailing it so good. Brown is definitely the color. Never curl. A little further out. There we go. Oh yeah. Another one literally the same size. At the bottom of the jaw. That hammered it. He's a little chunkier than the other ones though. Yeah, just feeding off these crawfish under this spillway. He's just ready to smack it. And then bass belly flops again. Hammering the old crawl. So you might be asking yourself, how do you fish this hollow crawl? Well, you fish it like any other Texas rig. And all I'm trying to do is mimic that crawfish. So what a crawfish does is literally just glides across the bottom. And a lot of times if they feel threatened by like a fish or any other type of prey, you know, they'll scurry back. So they'll swim back. And that's what I'm going to do, is try to mimic that. I'm going to pop my rod a little bit, try to act like I'm fluttering across the bottom of the floor, trying to get away from that bass. And usually if you can try to mimic it in a realistic manner like that, you're going to do just fine. That's why I have it paired up with this bullet weight, is because of this heavy current right here. That way it can get down to the bottom and actually have a chance of acting like that crawfish. And also kind of what we've done is tried to match the hatch. You know, I realized the other day I caught a couple bass that had crawfish still in their throats, so they've been actively feeding off these things, and they were this brown color. So what we did was try to match the hatch with the brown color, and it seems to be working pretty good. I know we've also used some red and some green pumpkin. Green pumpkin's a good all-around color anyway. I don't know if anything else is going to bite over here. I think we've caught everything out of this hole. All right, I'm gonna flip it over here a couple more times, because we did get a couple bites over here that we didn't actually get in, so maybe they'll bite now. We gave them a second to rest. Yep, just like that. Just like that. Yeah, we gave them a second, came back, and they smashed it. At the top of the lip. Getting a lot of these little ones. Man, they are going to grow up to be some beautiful fish though. They're already beautiful. What's up, man? Say hi to YouTube. Oh yeah. Got a little bloody lip there though. Alright, see you later. Alright, we'll do it a couple more times, flip it in here. It seems like this is the hole this morning. Oh, there we go. No, this one might be the smallest one we caught. This one felt the biggest. Yeah, this is definitely the smallest one. He's been trying to eat good. What's up, buddy? Woo. He's like, ah, don't talk to me this morning. Man, another beauty. All right, get a little bit bigger, bud. Look at that. He didn't even get the bait. All right, let's switch spots. We'll go on over here and see if we can fish this other shallow spot. It's not in the direct current. Being super cautious of snakes today, just because I've seen some huge cottonmouths over the past few days, and some of them being right down here. They are just massive. I really don't want to disturb any of those guys. Now up here in the shallows, there could be a lot of spawning bass. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. There we go. This is a good one. It was kind of just hanging out with it. Oh my God, this is a pretty good one right here. Really good bass. All right, bud. Big old spotted bass. Oh my God. This is a freaking toad, man. Holy snap. This thing's a tank. Man, something's trying to get a hold of it too. Man, this thing is a freaking bucket mouth. Look at that dude. Holy crap. Man, this is a huge bass. All right, we're gonna get this beautiful largemouth back in the water. I thought it was a spotted bass at first, but I believe this is a largemouth. Man, this is a huge bass for this river that I fish. And wow, this thing is just a hoss, man. All right, let's get this girl back in the water. In the water. Wow, that bass was just huge. I don't think I've ever caught a largemouth out of this river that was that big. It was just a heck of a surprise. I'm pretty sure she was out here spawning. I just got irritated by that crawfish going by because she was a chunky little bass. All right, let's get to fishing again. Man, this has been a crazy productive morning so far. And the thing is, it's not even over yet. We might have some more spawning bass in the future. Wow. And the thing was, I threw it right behind this little bush over here. Really wasn't even expecting any bass right there for the most part, because they're normally not over here, but like I said, during the spawn, they could be. And man, that largie was just hanging out there. And honestly, I thought it was a small bass that hit it, because it really just grabbed it and didn't really run with it too much. And then I got to pulling on the line. I'm like, holy crap, something is on here that's pretty good size. And sure enough, man. Let's toss it back over where we caught that one. Yeah, we caught another one. Something. This might be a good one too. Decent. Smallie hanging right out where that largemouth was. Woo. This dude's a feisty one. Yeah, beautiful fish. Hanging out right behind that little bush that I just caught that largemouth out of. Yeah. All right, dude. Get you back in. Yeah, I'm being super cautious this morning. The last time I was down here, right behind this tree and under that little rock there was a huge water moccasin. I'm talking biggest one I've probably ever seen in my life. That thing was, you know, as big around as a baseball bat. Well, let's just say I didn't want to mess with it. I was not wanting to hang around for that dude. All right, let's cast over there in that, literally right up against the grass there. Yeah, we forgot to put this on earlier, but spray my head with it. Everything else is fine. They drive me nuts swarming around my head. All right. Trying to see if we could see any frogs over here. I still want to do a live frog fishing challenge video. I think it'd be pretty awesome. I've always wanted to do that on video, and I've just never had the chance to do it. Also, we're gonna be doing a goldfish challenge video where we're gonna go to a pet store, pick up some goldfish, and we're gonna get the big ones too. We want some big, juicy bass snacks, good sized ones. And we're gonna bring them down here and see if we can catch any with those. I got a pretty good feeling we can get on some big old goldfish. The smallmouth would be pretty intrigued by it, I'm sure. Be like, what is that? But it looks good. I got a feeling some of them are going to be over here today. A little bit calmer than the other side. It'll be fine as long as I can keep from breaking off over here. There we go. Little spotted bass. That's a pretty decent sized one. We're over here, just hanging out. There we go. Oh yeah. Look at that, just hammered. Hammered the old hollow crawl. All right, dude, you crushed it. But we're gonna cast out. I believe we got some more fish in here we can get. There we go, dude. The freaking hammered it. All right, let's get this spotted bass back in the water here. My little go bag we got. I like to carry this because I can carry at least 2 of these Plano boxes in here. So we're gonna try another brown one. And the water's pretty clear now, so the fish can really see pretty much anything we're throwing at them. We're not worried about the clarity. I'm gonna get this rigged up, go through the back of it, out about a 1/4 inch, twist the hook around, bury the eye of the hook in the tail, and then I take the hook point, go right through the middle of the eyes, and then back up through the center of the body here. And I think this is like a little, maybe a 3/16 ounce bullet weight. Not real sure. I just kind of grabbed one that looked like a medium size. Wasn't too heavy, wasn't too small. All right, folks, that's all she wrote for today. It's all we have time for, but man, today was super productive. I couldn't be more excited. Wow, that largemouth was just awesome. I'm pretty sure she was spawning and just ended up wanting a midday snack, I guess. But man, I am super pleased with the results of today's trip. Hopefully this video gave you a little bit of insight on how to fish these hollow body crawls, or maybe rig them up. A lot of people don't know how to rig these up because you do rig it a little bit different than a normal Texas rig. And I know we didn't use internal rattles or anything like that, but that's also another option you can use with these hollow body crawls. All right, guys, if you like this video, please hit that like button, help me out on the channel. Also, subscribe to the channel if you want to help us out even more. And then also head over to my main YouTube page and check out some of these other fishing videos if you like this kind of content. All right, guys, I'll catch you in future videos.